It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Here's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out nearer than 25. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Both these teams showed us they're eager to prove a point. Here they are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Can he make it to the marker? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A deep shot to the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Bruins offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Over the middle, it's Stewart. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Drop in back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to...
Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Play action here on first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Contact as he let the ball go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll try the ground game here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Scooped up with the defense. Not done much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Second down and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Off the play fake on first down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Bruins will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got a man down the middle. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Notre Dame, 35. UCLA, 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. Pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Cruz. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, drops back. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Handing off on the draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Putting through the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
But that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught quickly. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Hodges. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw, catch made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Touchdown, Bruins. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. I lost the football near the goal line. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So it's 1st down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The back's got it. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about.
Offside defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Francis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Testing the right side here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pretty quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. A completion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Francis. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
76, UCLA, 17.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Irish. A huge defensive score. is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
UCLA 17.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And the Bruins will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score Notre Dame 90.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball.
He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The Bruins will try to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Here comes the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's caught off the deflection. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. The DB's right near the 9 now, showing press coverage. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And the field goal is good. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
.25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And this pass is on target, caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Now here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Turner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for 6. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And now they run the draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. There's contact on the throw. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete. The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind.